Hello my lovely fiends and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video for you because we're gonna have a haul. Still have no idea how I'm gonna call it, so you probably saw it in the title. It's gonna be something in between dark academia slash witchy girl midsummer cozy home decor haul, because most of the pieces that I found, they are home decoration or pieces that will beautify my house. So without further ado, let me show you my first piece, and it's this beautiful silver bust. I wasn't very sure about the color because it's very reflective, as you can see, and I would like to use it in my videos, and I don't like the idea of other things just, distracting from, my beautiful person on the camera. But all jokes aside, I absolutely love that. And I decided to paint it. I think I'm gonna paint it white, and I will leave this beautiful silver paint over his head untouched, because I don't know if you see that from this distance, but he has some type of silver paint dropped on him from here, and it goes down on his hair and face and all over his tiny little body. I like the idea of that bust because I always wanted to have one in my house, but I never found the one that I really liked. You can buy like a lot of them on the internet and Amazon and stuff like that, even in TK Maxx, but I never saw something like this. So I fell in love with that one, and it just reminds me of an ancient Greek sculpture, if that makes any sense. And since we already opened officially Halloween season on my channel, I want to show you this as well, because I know it's summer, it's very hot out there, but I live in my cozy era. I try to summon fall. I'm a fall girl. I always was a fall girl, so it is what it is. That's what I'm doing. And when I saw that on TK Maxx, I just decided to buy it because it spoke to me so much. I like the idea of this little pumpkin being just, very Halloweeny and, autumny. And somehow, this vibe, this cream with green, like a dark olive green pattern, it just looks so nice, and I think it's gonna match so many things, not only my kitchen, but also maybe I can put it in my bedroom with some cotton pads or something like this. I think this is such a cute decoration. Another Halloweeny piece, I found these two gorgeous kitchen towels, and I know for many people probably it's not a big deal, but I am very picky with those, and I know they always have them around, especially before Halloween, because of course Halloween, that's the vibe we have in here. But I have a big problem in finding the ones that I really fall in love with, and I want to get pieces that I really adore and admire, to have in my house. And this is something I fell in love straight away when I saw it. Mine is this little spider because I'm horribly afraid of spiders. I really don't like them. I think they're the ugliest creatures ever. And as much as they are very Halloweeny, it's completely not my vibe. But you cannot see it that much in here because you can focus on little bats, or maybe on pumpkins, or maybe on other pumpkins and jack-o'-lantern and a beautiful tree and this little cute ghost. I mean, how cute that is. So I have two of them, and I'm really hoping I will find more like those ones a little bit closer to Halloween. If you know me, you already know I love candles, especially soy candles, and also my favorite ones are the ones that smell like coffee. Especially because I cannot have coffee that much lately, but I still love the taste, I love the flavor and the scent of it. So any occasion I've got, I will buy something that is coffee scented. And I found this beautiful candle, which is sugar donut and hot coffee scent. I bought it in TK Maxx, and it's absolutely gorgeous, especially when you look at the cup, because it looks like a coffee mug. It even has this little hole over here from takeaway cups that we can buy in Starbucks or Nero Coffee or Costa Coffee. I cannot smell any sugar donut in here, to be honest, but it's a coffee scented candle, so obviously coffee scent is really overwhelming for some, and it's very strong, so maybe it is what it is, but I love that. I would drink it. I'm in the middle of reorganizing my studio, and this is one of the walls I have in here to keep it as a background in my videos. But I also had the other one, which was like really bright, and I don't relate to it that much, doesn't speak to me anymore. So I decided to paint it in black color, and I have it here. I just look at it right now. I'm not gonna show you yet because I'm gonna create a whole different video with the whole process, how I made it. But except painting the wall and changing the whole design over there, I am also trying myself in creating something from scratch, which is a little shelf that I make by myself. And I have this vision to put on this shelf a little lamp. So that lamp will stay just next to me on the videos to create this nice and cozy atmosphere, you know? So I found this cute little lamp and it's exactly what I want. The only thing that I will change is I will put maybe some lace or some ruffles over here to make it less plain, because that one is like really, really plain, as you can see. And it's so cool because it's on USB and I can charge it. So even right now, you see it's not connected to anything, but then when I press it, it lights up. And it has 3 different warms. So that's the first one, is like the most warm. Then we have this one, is like a white one, and one in the middle over here. I went to one of those crafty stores some time ago and I found this beautiful, very light wooden frames. And I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna paint them in some color, maybe gold, maybe silver, maybe something more, you know, dramatic. I don't know yet. And then I can put it on my wall next to my paintings that I'm planning to put there right now. And I think it's so cool. And it's very light because it's like very, very thin wood. So cool. And I bought 4 of them so I can create like a little shape of it. Since I'm organizing my studio, I need some additional space to hide some stuff that I want to be visible for the bare eye. So I also decided to buy this beautiful box. And that's gonna sound very funny for you probably, but I got granny vibes from it. And this is why I loved it and I had to take it, because this is exactly something that a grandmother would have on her chest of drawers in the bedroom, you know, to put all of these little bits and pieces inside. And it's actually quite big inside. If you take a look, it's so great. And I will put so many nice pieces in there, the ones that I want to be just, you know, falling around. And I like this tassel a lot. I mean, this is so cool. So beautiful. You know what it reminds me of? You know, this very, very old granny type tapestry or wallpapers? This is exactly the vibe that it gives me. And I like things like that so much more lately. Like, I never thought I will like cottagecore, because I always thought it's for older ladies, older people, and I couldn't find beauty in it. But lately, I just opened up, like my eyes just got wide open and I see so much beautiful things around, and in the home decoration department, but also in fashion. You know, there's something that is intriguing me so much, and maybe this is why I was just, you know, influenced by all of that and I bought it. Since I am already in my autumn spirit, I obviously had to buy this. What that is, you ask? So let me tell you, it's not just some little sculpture that you can put on your shelf. This is actually an oil burner in a shape of this beautiful, cute fox. So you put a little tea candle over here, a little oil over here, maybe mixed with water so it's not very strong, and you just leave it like that. Like, how cute is that? And I like attention to details because it says on the label that it was hand painted. And I really like pieces when they are hand painted because none of them are the same. Every single one of them are a little bit different because that depends how the stroke was made with the paint. I love foxes. Like, I love foxes. I'm a little bit afraid of the real ones, especially here in London. We have so many of them. In the middle of the night, when I come back from some party or something, we always see at least one on our way. I'm not sure if they're healthy. I'm not sure if they're not aggressive. Usually I try to ignore them, maybe stay away. But I love how they look. I like the fur, the color, like, they're such beautiful creatures, you know? We have last few pieces left, and one of them is this beautiful deck of cards with Jack Skellington theme. I bought it in the Design Museum in London, and that was, I think, this time when we had the exhibition of Tim Burton's stuff. By the way, lovely. If you ever have a chance to go and see, you should, because you can see the real puppets and marionettes and sketches and real outfits that actors wear during filming the movies. Like, Beetlejuice, Sleepy Hollow, or even Wednesday TV series. I try to keep it very nice and tidy because I collect those. Like, I don't know if I ever told you, but I do collect the deck of cards because we play cards a lot. And I just love to have loads of them. That depends on the mood I'm in. You know, this is how I choose my aesthetic for the day. So let me show you this. When you look on the outside, this is how all of them look. That's the main graphic. And then inside we have our, of course, Pumpkin King, and we have a Queen. Other cards look mostly the same, but it is the aesthetic that counts. Then we have Jokers, and of course, Zero is a must-have. And they come in this beautiful little metal tin, which just makes them so easy to carry, you know, and to keep because they're not going to be damaged so easily. Every time when I pass by Marks and Spencer, I always get in to see if they have some new plants because they have amazing, healthy plants, and I usually end up buying one. And of course, I bought one again. And that one is very practical because I can put it anywhere I want. This is a succulent, so I can put it in the shade or in the sun. Even the direct sun, even when it's really, really hot, is absolutely fine for it. And that's what I like about my plants, to be versatile, to be able to stay in every single place in my house because I don't have like a specific place for them. I like to move them around. So yeah, this little guy is a new member of family. You know I love my mugs, and when I see the one that I love, I will definitely buy it. And that's what I did. And what I love the most about this one is that it looks like an ancient Greek column. It's very simple. I just love simple things like that when they give me some joy, and also how it's made over here. And it looks a bit dirty. It's not, it's just the design, just to make sure you know that. And I like that. We're almost at the end, and the last two things I want to show you is something that made me so, so happy because it was really hard to find it. The Complete Tales and Poems by Edgar Allan Poe. And look how thick that is. To be honest with you, I'm kind of saving it. I don't know, is that normal? I'm saving it because for me, Edgar Allan Poe, it's all about cozy and scary and spooky and a little bit darker, you know. I just can't wait for real autumn to start when we have cloudy sky, a lot of rain, especially here in London. Like, I can always count on that. And then I will just sit there. I will take my beautiful orangey mug. I will make myself some hot cocoa or some, I don't know, some flavored coffee, and I will sit there with candles around me and beautiful incense somewhere out there. And then I will open this book and I will just start reading. Because I still didn't start yet. Yes, so that made me very happy. And I found it in TK Maxx. Can you believe that? They actually had such a nice selection of spooky books this year. And I think there is more to come, so I will definitely keep my eye on that so I can let you know. And the second book I bought is Patti Smith Collected Lyrics. And that one comes from 1970 to 2015. I love Patti Smith. I love her music, but most of all, I love the way she writes. I like her honesty. I like the way she puts words into action, how she perceives the world, how she writes her poems, because she's very authentic and I really admire that in her. So I went to my weekly stroll to Waterstones, because yes, that's what I have, my weekly strolls to Waterstone. And then I found it. And I looked at it, I opened it, and I was like, do you know what? This is exactly the type of the book I need to have in my house, because even when I read it once, and also I know those lyrics because I listen to her music, you know? But then it's something different when you read it out loud and you're alone in your house and you have more time to contemplate and to think about it and try to put yourself in that situation. Alright, my lovely fiends, this is everything I wanted to show you in today's video, in this beautiful, witchy, cozy, Halloweeny / dark academia / granny haul. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give me this thumbs up, and also consider subscribing if you like content like this and other dark aesthetic videos. I encourage you to watch some of my other videos. More to come, and every new video is coming on Friday. And if you want to see me more often, not only on this channel, you can always follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I will put the name somewhere over here and also in the description box below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please let me know what's on your mind in the comments section. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye!